you mind if I join you?
Yes, of course, feel free.
Trying to ask what you are doing?
I'm conducting a research about literature.
Oh, you're a student, right? I'm a college student from FU. And by the way, what school are you from?
I am a grade 12 student of Jose Rizal University.
I see you there. You mentioned earlier you're doing a research about literature, right? It's about what?
It's a comparison about Asian and Philippine literature.
That's nice. I know a lot about Asian literature and not to mention Korean. Don't get bothered to ask me a question about it. Maybe I can help you.
If you will, I also know ideas and I'm often learning what kind of literature they have. Can you share yours?
Well, we already know that Asian literature was written over a period of thousands of years. In a variety of countries in Asia, like in East Asian literature that includes Chinese, Japanese, and Korean, or Southeast Asian literature that is comprised of literature of the Philippines.
Yes, actually, Philippine literature is literature associated with the Philippines from prehistory to colonial legacies until the present. Pre-Hispanic Philippine literature was epic passes on from generation, originally through an oral tradition.
Talking about their characteristics, Asian mirrors not only the customs and traditions of Asian countries, but also their predominantly contemplative philosophy of life.
When in fact, Philippine literatures are deified by Ladino poems and the religious and secular dramas held on various religious holidays of following someone's death. It is heavily influenced by the arrivals of the Spanish in 1565. Also, the literacy content embedded themes that express the Filipino identity and to reconciling the Philippine Asian heritage.
Do you know Haruki Murakami? The famous Japanese writer. What I love about his work is that he makes stories without ending where I get curious about. Like Shikahara. Another is Young Hakim, a Korean writer. One of his works is about twins, he and Kay, who are in love with the same woman. And if I'm not mistaken, I have the right to destroy myself. Are you familiar with that?
I think I read of Murakami's work, but I give more interest in Philippine literature. Like we had 7 greatest legendary authors. The first one is Nick Wakid. He came from a well-educated family and published his book early at the age of 17. He also studied in Hong Kong with a scholarship and returned to Manila to continue being a journalist. He has 2 books that he wrote, that is The Woman with the 2 Novels and the short story of My Day Eve, that is extremely accessible and enjoyable for those new to the Philippines. And lastly, the national hero of the Philippines, Jose Rizal, has 2 novels, The Noli Me Tangere and El Filibusterismo. It is social commentary and sharply related the injustice of Spanish colonization while praising the Filipino in his most natural state. The novel is surprisingly dry and romantic.
Asian literature really has a big contribution in the world, isn't it? It gives us a better understanding about the historical events, society, and the world, and how it reflects the life, culture, tradition of the people, where it came from, especially considering that there are 48 countries, and each of these countries have their own story to tell, including Philippine literature. Behind every foreign meaning, we can learn many things about the people's lives, how they suffered, stories, and messages. Philippine literature helps us to understand our culture. It focuses on the past and to the imagination, and it allows us to fly to various places.
Yeah, you're right. I appreciate your understand about it. And thank you for sharing your knowledge about Asian literature. It helps me a lot.
You're welcome, of course. Sharing is caring.